The One and Only Ivan, Part 13, Leaving. Early in the morning, Maya arrives with many other humans. Some have white coats, some have rustling papers. They are hushed, busy, determined. Ruby enters her box first. "I'm scared, Ivan," she calls from inside the box. "I don't want to leave you." A part of me doesn't want her to leave either, but I know I can't tell her that. "Think of all the amazing stories you can share with your new family," I say. Ruby falls silent. "I'll tell them your elephant joke," she says after a long pause. "The one about the refrigerator. I bet they'd like that. And be sure to tell them about Bob and Julia and me." I clear my throat. "And Stella." "I'll remember everyone," Ruby says, "especially you." Before I can say any more, they roll her cage out to a waiting truck. It's my turn. Bob is hiding in a corner behind my pool. The humans don't even notice him. While they're busy making sure my box is ready, Bob sneaks over. He licks my chin just in case there are any leftovers. "You," I whisper, "are the one and only Bob." I reach for Knot Tag. She is a limp rag without her stuffing. Dribbles of paint cover her fur. I hold her out to Bob. He tilts his head, confused. "To help you sleep," I say. Bob takes her in his teeth and slips away. "Good, Ivan, good boy," Maya says when I lumber into my box. I hear the clicker and I'm rewarded with a tiny marshmallow. When I'm settled, Maya gives me a sweet drink that tastes of mango and something bitter. My eyelids grow heavy. I want to see what happens next, but I'm sleepy, so sleepy. I dream I'm with Tag and we're swinging from vines while Stella watches. The sun slices through the thick ceiling of trees and the breeze tastes like fruit. Moving. My eyes flutter open. The box is moving. I am in the grumbling belly of a great beast. I fall back asleep. Do you think you know what happened to him? The grumbling belly is probably his box inside of a truck, and they're taking him somewhere. They probably gave him some medicine to make him sleepy. Awakening. I awake to glass and steel. It's a new cage, not unlike my old cage, except it's much cleaner. Maya's here, and other humans I recognize. "Hey there, Ivan," Maya says. "He's coming too, guys." I have 3 walls of glass, and the 4th wall is a curtain of wooden slats strung together. This doesn't look like the zoos on TV. Where are the other animals? Where are the gorillas? Is this where Ruby ended up? In a cage, just like her old cage? Still alone? Is she cold? Hungry? Sad? Is there anyone to tell her stories when she can't get to sleep? I miss my old cozy cage. I miss my art. But most of all, I miss Bob. My belly's cold without him. The food is fine here. No soda, though, or cotton candy. I have no visitors here, no sticky-fingered children or weary parents. Only Maya and her humans come with their soothing voices and soft hands. I wonder if I have stopped being famous. Endless days pass, and then I notice something. A change. I don't know what it is, but I taste it in the air like far-off rain clouds gathering. Maya brings me a TV. It's bigger than my old one. She turns it on. "I think you're going to like this show," she says, smiling. I'm hoping for a romance or maybe a Western. But it's a nature show, one without human voices or ads. It's a show about gorillas being gorillas. I watch them eat and groom and play fight. I even watch them sleep. I wonder why Mac never put on this channel. Every day I watch the gorillas on the TV screen. It's a small family and an odd one, just 3 females and a juvenile male, without a silverback to protect them. They groom each other and eat and sleep, then groom each other some more. They're a contented group, placid and good-natured, although Like any family, they bicker from time to time. This morning, for some reason, there's no gorilla show on TV. Maya and the other humans are excited. They chirp like birds at dawn. Today's the day, they say. I've watched many humans watch me, but never have they looked so happy. Maya goes to the wall of wooden slats. She grins goofily, and she pulls a string. Gorillas. 3 females and a juvenile male. It's the family I've been watching. But they're not on a TV screen. They're on the other side of the glass, watching me, watching them. I see me, lots of me. I cover my eyes. I look again. They're still there. Do you see what they're trying to do? They're trying to get Ivan ready to join this family of gorillas. Every day I watch them through my window, the way my visitors used to watch me. See how they chase, groom, see how they play, sleep, see how they live. They're graceful the way Stella was, moving just enough, only as much as they need. They stare at me, heads tilted, pointing and hooting, and I wonder, are they as fascinated by me as I am by them? She. Her hoots make my ears hurt. I admire her intact canines from afar. Her name? Kenyani. She's faster than I am, spry and probably smarter, although I'm twice her size, and that too is important. She's terrifying and beautiful, like a painting that moves. Today, the humans lead me to a door. On the other side, Kenyani and the others wait for me. I am not ready for this. I'm not ready to be a silverback. I'm Ivan, just Ivan, only Ivan. I decide it's not a good day to socialize. I'll try again tomorrow. All night I lie awake wondering about Ruby. Has she already walked through a door like the one I'm facing? Was she as scared as I am? Scared the way she must have been that day she fell in the hole? I think of Ruby's endless curiosity and of the questions she loved to ask. Have you ever danced with a tiger, Ivan? Will your fur turn blue? Why doesn't that little boy have a tail? If Ruby were here with me, she'd be asking, what's on the other side of the door, Ivan? Ruby would want to know, and she would have been through that door by now. You want to try again, Ivan? Maya asks. I think of Ruby and I tell myself, it's time. And the door opens. Outside at last. Sky, grass, tree, ant, stick, bird, dirt, cloud, wind, flower, rock, rain. Mine, mine, mine. Oops. I sniff, approach, strut a bit, but the others don't welcome me. They have sharp teeth and loud voices. Did I do something wrong? Kenyani chases me. She throws a stick at me. She corners me. I know that she's testing me to see if I'm a true silverback, one who can protect her family. I cower and hide my eyes. Maya lets me back into my cage. I lie awake and try to remember what it was like being a gorilla. How did we move? How did we touch? How did we know who was boss? I try to think past the babies and the motorbikes and the popcorn and the short pants. I try to imagine Ivan as he might have been. Pretending. The juvenile male approaches. He's eyeing my food hungrily. I imagine a different Ivan, my father's son. I grumble and swat and swagger. And then I beat my chest till the whole world hears. Kenyani watches, and so do the others. I move toward the young upstart, and he retreats, almost as if he believes I'm the silverback I'm pretending to be. Is it working? I'm making a nest on the ground. It isn't a true jungle nest. The leaves are inferior and the sticks are brittle. They snap when I weave them into place. The others watch, grunting their disapproval. Too small, too flimsy, an ugly thing to see. But when I climb into that leafy cradle, it's like floating on treetop mist. More TV. Maya wants me to go back to my glass cage. I can tell because she's tempting me toward the door with a trail of tiny marshmallows. I try to ignore her. I don't want to leave the outside. It's a cloudless day and I've found just the right spot for a nap. But I relent when she adds yogurt raisins to the trail. She knows my weaknesses all too well. In the glass cage, the TV is on, and it's another nature show, jerky and unfocused. I expect to see gorillas, but none appear. I hear a shrill sound like a toy trumpet. My heart quickens. I rush close to the screen, and there she is. Ruby. She's rolling in a lovely pool of mud with 2 other young elephants. Another elephant approaches. She towers over Ruby. She strokes Ruby, nudges her. She makes soft noises. They stand side by side just the way Stella and Ruby used to do. Their trunks entwine, and I see something new in Ruby's eyes, and I know what it is. It's joy. I watch the whole thing, and then Maya plays it again for me, and again. At last she turns off the TV and carries it out of the cage. I put my hand to the glass. Maya looks over. Thank you, I try to say with my eyes. Thank you. And that's the end of part 13. Oh, he's finally at the zoo.